Hi everybody. Today's class is something I do every day for about usually 30 to 45 minutes, and I hope you enjoy it. We're going to get started in child's pose. So you'll bring your toes together to touch, open up your knees to a comfortable distance that fits your body and how you feel today. Sit your hips on your heels. Stretch your arms out in front of you. Spread your fingers nice and wide. I like to get right to it. Rest your forehead on the floor and just begin to let your mind rest. As we slowly move into stillness, move into silence. And this is my way of hitting the reset button. Start to turn on your Ujjayi breathing, your victorious breath, in through your nose and out through your nose. Pull the breath in, feel it drag across the back of your throat until you're completely filled up. And exhale out the same way, all the way to empty. On your next inhale, lift your belly, lift your torso, and walk your hands to the right. Take a nice deep breath in to the left side of your body, inflating the left side like you were blowing up a balloon. All the way to empty on the exhale. And then inhale back to center and slow motion your way to the left. Just kind of look for those sensations in your body where you're feeling the stretch. And if it's good, stay. If you want more, reach a little more. Breathe a little deeper. Allow things to soften as you exhale. Allow things to expand, lengthen, and stretch as you inhale. Next inhale brings you back to center. And this is where I like to set an intention or centering thought to keep my focus on my breath. And when you're ready, lift up to all fours. Line up your shoulders over your wrists and your hips over your knees, and we'll do 3 cat-cows. Inhale, let the belly dip. Pull your shoulders back and bring your gaze and tail up. As you exhale, articulate through your spine from your low back, your mid back. Protract the shoulders and then tuck your chin to chest. Hollow scoop the front body. Root through your hands, shins, and feet. Inhale, again. Pull the heart forward. Maybe this time, move your shoulders over the fingertips. Exhale, round curl, articulate. Chin's the last thing to tuck. Pause for the sensation. And one more. This time, pick up your feet and tuck your toes. And exhale, round curl. Inhale back to a neutral spine, untuck your toes, and dial your fingertips back towards your knees. So as a yoga teacher, I teach one flow a week at the studio where I teach. And today's class is a little bit like that. So each time I come on my mat and we flow together, it will be different. Dial your fingertips back forward. Pause for the sensation, feel it. Close your eyes or set your gaze. Lift your low belly, don't collapse. Now flip your right palm. Wiggle your fingers. Take a breath in. a breath out. Inhale to balancing table. Stretch your right hand forward and your left leg back. On an exhale, round and curl, navel to spine, elbow and knee come to the midline. Inhale, stretch and reach. Lift your low belly, don't collapse. Exhale, round, curl. Grow roots in the bottom of your left hand, really push away from the earth. Just one more, inhale. And exhale. Going into a modified side plank. Right hand comes down, right foot spins off the mat, and your left foot kicks to the back of the mat. Stack your shoulders, stack your hips. Strong root down in that right hand. Look at your right hand and push down so much with your finger pads that your fingertips become white. Just a few more breaths. Option to lower the left hand and stretch with your right bicep by your ear. That happens to be one of my favorite, but just be mindful that you don't arch your back. You're drawing your navel in as if to pull your pubic bone up towards your belly button and the belly button to your spine, so you're breathing into the back body where the kidneys are. On your next inhale, lift your left arm. If your left foot is up, lower it. Lower your left hand, pivot your left toes forward, and bring your right heel to your right butt. On an exhale, round curl, chin to chest, right knee to your belly. Inhale, sweeps the right leg back and up to a three-legged dog. On an exhale, bring your right knee to tap your right elbow. Hover, hold for 3, 2, push away from the earth. 1, inhale, keep the right knee bent. This time, open up your hip where your right knee is the highest point on your body, and then look under your left armpit. Push a little more with your right hand to keep your shoulders square. Inhale, lift the heel. Look up between your hands, square your hips off, and on an exhale, step your right foot all the way up. Pause for an inhale. On the exhale, lower your left knee. Untuck your toes. Inhale, rise to a low crescent lunge. Right knee aims over to your toes. On an exhale, bend your elbows and lift your gaze. Draw your belly in, knit your ribs in, pinch your shoulders. Inhale, reach with the arms to the sky, start to straighten your right leg and fold halfway over. Option to stay here. Option, tuck your toes. My favorite is to sit back on that heel. Energetically pull your right heel back and your left knee forward. Strengthen and firm up the front of your right thigh to maximize the stretch in the back of your right leg. Pull your belly in as you inhale. Stay for the exhale. On an inhale, lift back up. Walk your left hand forward, bend your left knee, reach back for your left foot or ankle. Option, stay here. Move your right knee forward and open up your right shoulder and look to the back of the room. If you wanted to come up and grab this foot with both hands, that's your choice. On your next inhale, we'll release the hands, lower to the ground. As you exhale, lift your left knee and your right heel to your butt simultaneously. Hold for 3, 2, 1. High plank, inhale. Draw the belly in and up. Look forward. Exhale, lower halfway with or without your knees. Inhale, cobra. Give yourself a moment to feel it, to be excited about it. If your body's talking to you, listen, breathe. On an exhale, first, the work starts on the inside, then your hips lift, Bring your toes together. Sit back, child's pose. This time, take your hands behind you. One deep breath in. Open up your mouth and say, ah. On your next inhale, come back up to all fours. Flip your left palm up, fingertips in. Wiggle your fingers. As you exhale, make a fist. On an inhale, balancing table. Lift the belly, stretch your left arm forward and your right leg back. Exhale, round curl, navel to spine. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Hold this one for a moment. Push away from the earth. And then modified side plank. Left hand comes down. Spin your left foot off the mat and kick your right foot to the back of the mat. Did you lower it? If you did, lower it. Imaginary wall behind you. You want your shoulders back and your hips back. Try not to stick your butt out. Pull your belly in. Stretch with your right arm forward and your right foot back. One more breath. Breathing into that right side body. Conditioning your lungs. Inhale, right arm up. Transition, right hand down, right toes forward, left heel butt. Exhale, round curl, navel to spine. Inhale, left leg back and up. Exhale, left knee to your left elbow. Hover, hold for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, keep your knee bent. 3-legged dog with an open hip. Now your left knee is the highest point on your body. Drop that left shoulder. Look under your right armpit. Now my shoulders might be out of alignment, but in my mind, in my body, it feels right. So just go with what feels right. Inhale to square the hips up. Look to the top of your mat. On the exhale, step as lightly as you can, your left foot. Inhale, lowers the right knee. Untuck your toes, reach to the sky with your arms. Pull your belly in, float your left kidney back. Exhale, cactus your elbows. Inhale, straighten the left leg, lift your arms, lift your toes. Exhale to fold all the way over, mirroring the image of what you did on the other side. Deep breath in, deep breath out. One more. Energetically pull left heel back, right knee forward, lift your navel to your spine. Inhale, lunge forward. Reach forward with your right hand. Bend your right knee. Reach back for your right foot or ankle. Squeeze your heel to your butt. Don't collapse. Push away from the earth. Lift up and out of the joints. Muscle hugging bone. Inhale, bring it back forward. Frame your left foot. Look forward. Tuck your back toes. And step lightly your right foot all the way up. Separate your feet 2 fist distance and grab a hold of opposite elbows. Let your head dangle, and to make sure you're not holding tension, shake your head no. Shake your head yes. One more deep breath in. This is usually, if I were watching a video, I'd hit the pause button and stay here for a few minutes. On your next inhale, soft knees. If you have back issues, this is a way that I would come up. Hands to the earth, look up. Push through your heels, pull your belly in, open up your arms and rise. Reach to the sky, look to the sky, find a little back bend here. Try to lift up and out of your low back by growing roots in the bottom of your feet, lifting your kneecaps and zipping up your thighs. Inhale, bring your gaze back to center. Step your feet a little bit closer, toes touch, heels slightly apart. Exhale your way into a chair. Check in with your chair. If you can't see your toes in front of your knees, move your hips back more. Zip up your low belly. Float the kidneys back. Tailbone slightly heavy. Sit bone squeeze. Knees press. And then inhale, lower your right hand. Follow your right hand and look to the back. Stay there. Exhale. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale, left hand back. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, right arm back. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, left arm back. Inhale, left arm up. One more. Exhale, right arm back. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, left arm back. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, float your chair. So lean now forward. Lift your heels like you're a downhill skier. Lift the heels higher. Fire up the back of your arms. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. On your next inhale, start to fold all the way over. When you get there, tuck your chin to chest. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step, jump, or float back to a vinyasa. If you step, high to low. If you hop, it's right to low. Cobra, inhale. Exhale back to downward facing dog. Give yourself a few moments here and maybe walk your dog. Tuck your chin to chest. Maybe lift the heels and move your heels right and left a few times. So there's so many things you can do, even in stillness, the work on the inside. Chin to chest, navel to spine, sit bones to the sky. Nice, root down into the knuckles of your index fingers and thumbs. Nice, one more breath. And then inhale, lift your right leg up. And then exhale, step your right foot all the way as close as you can to your right thumb for warrior one. Drop your back heel. In warrior one, your feet do not cross paths. Rise up, inhale. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, open up warrior two. So you have to make some adjustments with your feet. Right heel to the inner left arch. Breathe in, look over your right middle digit. Stay for the exhale, soften your shoulders, but keep your pose nice and strong. Flip your right palm, reach it forward, inhale. Exhale, exalt, peaceful warrior. Push down with that right heel to get a little more space on the right side of your body. Inhale, bring it all the way up and windmill your arms over to dragonfly twist. Lift your right arm, pivot your right toes to the right. Stay there because we're coming back, or take your right foot and find a side plank or a dancer's bridge. On an inhale, you'll step your right foot all the way back up between your hands and find pyramid pose. Right hand 12 inches in front of right pinky toe. Left leg lifts. Left shoulder opens. Left hand lifts maybe. Slowly soften your right knee for a shrimp squat. Left knee taps the back of your right leg. Lower your left hand, revolving half moon. Lift your right arm, square the hips off. Both legs straight and strong. Lower your right hand for a standing split. Deep breath in. Soften your right knee and take your left knee behind your right ankle. Lower all the way down. Take your right hand behind you. Inhale, lift your left arm up. Exhale, left elbow to the outside of your right thigh. And then twist. Look over your right shoulder. If that elbow is causing discomfort, hug the right knee in. Keep your sit bones grounded. Keep the twist from your navel center up so the hips don't move. Nice. Slowly, as we come to the left with our left hand, we're gonna take the right knee to the right. And we're gonna take the right arm to the left, and we're gonna do a little push-up. Deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Slowly come up. Bring your right knee on top of your left and just lift yourself back up to all fours. Downward facing dog. If you want a vinyasa, vinyasa. So good. Okay, and now the other side. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step your left foot up between your hands. Warrior one, make space between your feet. Reach to the sky. Drive your left foot back and your right hip forward, and exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, open up, warrior two. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Flip your left palm, reach forward, and exhale, peaceful warrior. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, windmill your arms all the way over, dragonfly twist. Lift or pivot your toes. You don't have to go for side plank or dancer's bridge. It's just if it's calling you, if it's a desire, lean in to that excitement. And if you brought that left foot back, bring it back up between your hands. Half moon pose, left hand 12 inches in front of your left pinky toe. Lift the right leg, right hand to the sky or the hip, both legs straight and strong. Slow transition to a Shiva squat. Right knee taps the back of your left leg, your right hand comes down for transition to revolving half moon. Nice. Slowly lower your left hand to the back of your left ankle for standing split. Slowly start to descend that right knee to the outside of your left foot or ankle. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling really freaking good. Left hand behind you, sweep your right arm up, deep breath in. Hug it or hook it. Keep your sit bones grounded. The twist is from your navel center up, so not your hips. As we start to Slowly transition to the right. Take your left knee to the left and a nice little twist on your spine. Little push up, inhale. Slowly come up, and from here, we're gonna come to a wide leg fold. Take a deep breath in. Reach with your arms to the sky. On an exhale, place your hands down. Walk your hands out to a place you feel comfortable. Just for a few breaths. One more breath here. On your next inhale, we'll come up and then swing the legs around to the top of your mat. Move your right foot a little bit to the left. Don't move your hips. Bring your left heel to your pubic bone. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, twist. At the end of that exhale, fold over your right leg. If you have a strap and you can't reach your foot, I say put the strap around the ball of your foot. If you're pretty open and you can reach past your foot, I say place a block at the ball of your foot and reach past it if you want to go deep. Allow your mind to rest on the breath. We're going to slowly come up and switch. Right heel in, left leg out. Check in with your hips. Reach your arms up. Root down into your sit bones. Breathe into your rib cage. Pull and zip up your low belly. Twist to the left. And fold. Bringing the strap or your block around the ball of your foot. Breathing into the right side body. And slowly come up. Bring both feet together. Yogi grip on your big toes. You can stay right here. This feels good. Or you can maybe lift one leg. Maybe the other leg. And again, or try both. So if you're doing both, try not to rock back too much. Stay for an exhale. Bring your feet back. Take your hands behind you. When we open, we close. Open up your feet. Bring your knees to the left. Bring your knees to the right. Bring your legs back out straight ahead in front of you. And same thing goes. If you have a strap and you can't reach for your feet, place the strap around here. Or inhale, reach your arms up and place your block there. Tuck your chin, rest your forehead towards your shins if you can. And deep breath in. Yoga makes me so happy. Slowly come up. Slowly roll yourself down onto your back. And just give yourself a moment here. Feel it. Do you feel the contentment? The joy? The relaxation? That's what yoga is for me. Soothing, calming to the overall system. And your next inhale, reach your arms over your head. Bring your legs together. Exhale, draw your belly in. Imprint your spine into the mat. This is what you want to feel in your standing poses like Warrior One or Tadasana, your mountain pose. Take a breath here, pull your belly in. Don't let your back lift away from the mat. And if you have low back issues, this feels great. So great. On an exhale, slide your feet in either one at a time or both. Listen to your body. Lift your head up. Grab a hold of your shins or wrap your arms around. Grab your elbows or wrists or somewhere between. If you lifted your head, lower it. Rock side to side. You can rock your ears in the same direction your knees go or the opposite direction. You can see what you like better. Play with it all. It's all a big experience, experimenting with your body. Preparing for pigeon pose. Right ankle on your left thigh. Just a few breaths because it is my mid-afternoon yoga break. Thread your right hand through the hole, left hand around either the shin. If that's too hard, right around the back of your leg. If that's even difficult, you can place your foot on a block and just be here because it's good enough. One more breath. And then we'll switch. So you'll cross your left ankle over your right thigh, thread the hand through the hole, grab the shin, the back of the leg, or rest it on the floor or a block. This is good enough. We don't have to torture ourselves. We don't have to do 3 hours of yoga. 30 minutes, 45 minutes, 20 minutes. It's good enough. The breath connection, the mind-body connection, the endorphins, the serotonin, the dopamine, all of that, making us feel content and happy. That's what it's about. Release. Now we'll lift both legs up and your arms. And if it's too hard to keep your legs up, place your hands behind your legs. Or if you have a block, you can place your low back on a block. So yoga really is for everybody because we have all these tools, right? From here, lower your arms, place your feet down, turn your palms down. If you like, in bridge, to grab a hold of your ankles, grab a hold of your ankles. But it's not about your hands pulling your feet and ankles. It's about your ankles pulling your hands to keep the shoulders plugged into the spine, shoulder blades into the spine. So take a deep breath in. If you're not holding the ankles, your hands are on the mat. On an exhale, slowly peel your spine off the mat. Try to come all the way up to your shoulders. If you have the ankles, great. If you don't, maybe interlace your fingers. Intuitively rocking side to side to tuck the arm bones under the body. Inhale, inflate your belly. Exhale, relax your glutes. Another option would be to reach your arms up and over your head and then check in, chin off your chest. And then the final option would be a full wheel. 2 more breaths. When you're ready, we'll lower all the way back down. Hands up, legs up. We call this dead bug. Aha. And if hopefully you feel all that tingly sensation. So good. Bring your right knee in. Stretch your left leg out long. Roll around your right ankle. Reverse it. With your left hand, guide your right knee to the left and look right. And if you like, and I like support under that leg. Knee, thigh, wherever it feels good. Inhale, gaze up. Bring your right knee back in. Place your right foot down. Slide it out. Just a moment to observe. Inhale, left knee in. Left hand to the left. Right hand guides left knee to the right. And look left. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, gaze up. Knee back in. Left foot back down. Slide it out. A moment to observe. Feet together, knees apart. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more. Remember, what we open, we close. Knees together, feet apart. Right hand on your belly, left hand on your heart. Just breathe. Now, if you do have back issues, this is a great place to end. Just be here, decompress in the low back, connecting to your breath. You can stretch your legs out to each corners of your mat and take a few minutes, take a nap, reset. Thank you for joining me. Namaste.